Hey guys, Hecons here with another World of Warcraft video. I've been doing really well with inscription the last couple of days in 8.2, so I had to go ahead and share my mailbox and talk a little bit about my sales. So inscription has been really good for me in 8.2. You guys can see from my sales that 90% of the sales are from inscription, and I had to share the last couple of days worth of sales. On the first page we have 352k gold to loot, and we have 136 mil total to go through today, so around 3 pages, getting anywhere between like 150 gold to 200 gold per war scroll. These take the older crimson ink, so if you have any left over from like crafting the older dark moon decks or milling the older herbs, this is definitely worth taking a look at. One enchanting sale, the enchant ring, a Court of Haste, 2.8k for that one. So the prices are back up a little bit on the enchants from 8.2. Still doing really well with the encoding contracts. Sold one tonight for 4.7k, and then sold a couple this morning. You guys can see there's 2 sales at 11.7k. One sale at 11.8k, so really solid sale on the encoding contracts. Another one at 11.8 or 11.7, I guess. And then you guys can see they were down to like 4.7k yesterday as well, so prices have been up and down. Unfortunately, the Rust Bolt contracts aren't as hot right now. They're really cheap to craft, taking only, I think it's 25 of the ultramarine ink. It's either 20 or 25 of the blue inks from 8.0. So you can see my bags have a couple hundred crafted, ready to go up on the auction house, but they're only selling for around 50 gold right now, so not as hot. Definitely getting a lot more profit from the encoding contracts. However, I did do really well yesterday and the day before. I think I did manage to sell one of the Rust Bolt contracts for 20k or 19k after the auction house cut. So you should probably see that sale on page 2 or page 3. Otherwise, I'm selling the new 400 item level trinkets. You can see a lot of sales, over 10k for each of those. Yeah, it's probably like 10 trinkets worth of sales here. Another deck pounder sale at 11.4, so the blacksmithing weapons, for whatever reason, are selling really well for me. Some of the blacksmithing armor as well. Polearm sale at 11.4. And then a lot more of the trinket sales. You can see like 3 back-to-back sales. That one's a little low, 9.5k, but the others are really high, so 14.1k for the Sundering, 16k for the Storms. Another Mystical Bulwark sale at 9.5. Bit low, but I think I got my crafting cost down to under 4k now, so better than doubling my gold on these. And in some cases, quadrupling if I can sell one for like 16k here. And I am still selling the 340s. You can see a couple of sales. 340 plate waist guard, 4.7k sale. It's really nice. Staff, 2.8k. Not as nice, but I've been selling these pretty much the entire expansion at between like 10k all the way up to like 50k each, so not too worried about that sale. Just trying to get rid of my 340 stock so I can craft more 370s and have those up on the auction house. And then I did get back into jewel crafting. You guys remember I did do enough to get my jewel crafter up to skill 175, but been able to get ore for pretty cheap, so I've just been prospecting and throwing up gems on the auction house. Now you can see the 60 stat gems going for between 400 to 500 gold. And then the Leviathan's Eyes going for, I think I sold one at like 3k, but had a couple sales around 5k. Now here's the 3k sale. 3.2 for the Intellect, 5.2 for the Intellect. Not sure why the big price jump, but Between like 3 to 5k for the new Leviathan eyes. There's agility at 3.7, so doing really well with jewel crafting as well. Just prospecting the ore, just keeping an eye on the auction house, picking up the ore for cheap, and then prospecting and throwing the gems on the auction house. So that's gonna be it for page 1. Gonna go ahead and loot this, and we'll take a look at page 2. So here's page 2. These sales are 2 days old, so it would have been like Wednesday sales. And we have around 320k to loot on this page. You can see the weapon enchants going for between, looks like 2k up to 2.5k. Sale on the incoming contract, 4.7, so a little under 5. Ring enchants going for, looks like 1.8k, up to like 2.3. Remember on the previous page I did have a Court of Haste sale for a lot more than that, so glad the prices are back up. Really nice gem prices. Haste one's going for over 1k, and crit one's for 754. A couple more end coin contract sales at 3.8. Leviathan's Eye of Intellect, 5.2. Really nice sale there. And then the agility is going for 3.9. And then a lot of 370 sales on this page. Looks like mostly tailoring stuff. Lowest I see is 2.8 for the boots. And then highest I see is the 7.6k on the pants. And another 7.6k sale on the boots. Pretty nice sales on the 370 so far. But I think Inscription's doing a lot better. Not sure what happened here. Managed to sell one of the Highborn Compendium Storms for 5.8, which is quite low for one of the trinkets. Still profitable, like 2k profit, but you can see I did sell a couple mystical bulwarks at 16k. And then another Storms here at 16.1k, so I had just gotten into Undercut War and ended up selling one at like under 6k. It's fine. And then the Juicy sales, really nice sales on the contracts from Wednesday. Managed to sell one of the Rust Bolt Resistance contracts for 19k. And then 5 end coins at 19k as well. I think I had 5 up before I went to sleep on Tuesday. And someone tried to do a reset Wednesday morning and bought out 5 of my end coin contracts at 19k each to do a reset at like 40k. Definitely would not advise doing that. You can see I'm selling on not many end coin contracts, but I do have a bunch of Rust Bolt contracts, and yeah, even if you do it in the middle of the night, probably not going to work out too well, especially when people wake up and realize that they've been bought out. They'll just craft more and undercut you really hard. So 100k lesson right there, I guess. Remember, the incoming contracts are already down to like 5k, so this guy bought out at 19k, or 20k I guess, because it would have been before the auction house cut. And yeah, the incoming contracts are down to like 5k, so quite a costly lesson. And then what else do we have on this page? Cutlass for 9.5k. Pretty nice sale. And then another Rust Bolt Resistance contract sale, 4.7. So yeah, they pretty much like tanked in a matter of like a day and a half. Gone from around like 4.7k all the way up to 20k, and then down to like 50 gold each, so pretty sad on the Rust Bolt contracts, but the end coins are still definitely worth taking a look at. Since they do take a bunch of the new inks, they're still really expensive to make. So you won't get undercut as hard on those. Definitely would not buy any at 20k though. Yeah, don't do that. So here's the last page. Only 36 mil on this page. However, we do have 231k to loot, which isn't too bad. A couple of more trinket sales at 16k. Really nice sales on these. A couple of end coin sales at that 20k or 19k after the auction house cut. And then Rust Bolt resistance contracts going for 4.7. And you guys can see where the enchants for extremely low. 1.9 for ring enchants. And I guess the weapon enchants weren't too bad. Actually, I take that back. Naga hide was down to like 1k. You can see they were back up to like 2.7 a little bit later. A couple more trinket sales. 16.1. Deck pounder sale at 11.4. Shanker, which is a dagger, 11.4k there as well. Another deck pounder sale at 11.4. Managed to get 23.6 for that trinket. It's a really sexy sale. And another deck pounder at 11.4. Oh, and I did sell one of the Storm Steel Destroyers, which is... it's crafted with engineering. Pretty sure it's a gun. It's one of the hunter items. Managed to get 11.4k for that. Really happy since I did craft a bunch of those to level up my engineering. I saw that the one-handed agility weapon, which is crafted with engineering as well, was super low on my realm, so I decided to pay a little bit extra and level up using the Storm Steel Destroyer recipe, and I think that paid off. I think the other weapon that you craft with engineering is down to like under 1k, so I'm really happy I crafted the Storm Steel Destroyers instead. But yeah, pretty nice sales on this page. Gonna be a little under 6 million now. And I think we started this video at a little over 5, so almost made another million in a matter of like 3 days. Pretty crazy. So we ended up hitting a little under 1 million gold in sales on this realm in the last 3 days. And I'm not doing too bad on my other realms either, so pretty happy about 8.2 and how the gold making's going. Hope you guys are having similar luck and making tons of gold. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and a big shout out to my supporters on Patreon as well. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out the Patreon link below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Late.